So the first one, this is the mailbag. The first one is from Luke Smith. Subject's fan altercation. Hey guys, did you see the altercation Hulk had with the fan at a bar after SmackDown last week? The video shows Hogan calling the guy out for being rude. The guy, of course, goes to water and apologized. I attached the article below. Hogan explains he was having a drink with Ric Flair and 4 guys came up being overly rude. Flair left, and as Hogan was leaving, one fan shouted out to him and calling him a pussy. Good to see in the video that Brian Kendrick and Sean Daivari were standing there ready to back Hulk up if things got out of hand. So to Disco and Conan, any stories of being out at bars back in the day and a fan being overly rude and it turned into a fight? Luke Smith.
Wait 1 second. Did you guys see this video?
Yeah, there's not much to it.
Okay, I didn't.
It's just an argument about the hotel lobby.
They catch it like midway through. The guy says something to Hogan, and Hulk's like, "I have the right to have a drink, but I have a right to a moment by myself." And the guy says something about how we pay your salary, and Hulk basically tells him, "Fuck you" and stuff. But it's not really anything to it. Clearly, the guy was out of line and was probably like stalking and harassing him.
Right. All right. Yeah, there's a million fights that I've seen at bars, outside of bars, everywhere.
I haven't seen a lot because the guys. Here's the problem with us is when we went out, we've had a couple of problems. Maybe Bagwell got in a fight with me one time, but that was we're outnumbered. But basically, wherever we went, we always went in a group. All right, so there'd be a bunch of us and everything. If there was ever an issue, very rarely did guys we were smart in that guys wouldn't just fight a random fan. We would always go to the bouncers or the managers, say, "Hey, this guy's giving us trouble," and they would always side with us and kick the guy out. And that was always the protocol because why would we do? You never know when you get a fight with somebody you don't know how many friends they have. You get suckered, bottled, and we always knew that. So we didn't do it. But I did see in a bar in South Dakota one time. Guess somebody was giving Ming some issues, and no lie, Ming gave the guy his finish. He literally just grabbed the guy by the throat and squeezed. And the guy kind of his legs collapsed and just laid him down on the floor. It's literally it looked like he was finished. It's like boom, and the guy just dropped.
I've seen him do that in Mexico. Yeah, and in Mexico, I've seen a lot of fights in WCW. I remember one when we were. I'm sure you were there. I don't know if you were at the fight.
Minnesota, Kidman, right? Kidman, Minnesota.
Yeah,
kind of fight with that guy that was one of Ken Patera's students.
Yeah.
And then Scott Norton tried to elbow the guy, and he missed, and he elbowed the chandelier behind him. Whatever, it was hysterical.
But the other one that I was referring to was in, what was that place that we went to, Daytona Beach for spring break?
Mm-hmm.
What was that place we went to?
Club La Vila?
Yeah, Club La Vila. It was in Club La Vila, and there was a whole bunch of guys. There was probably about 40 of them. And they kept fucking around with the wrestlers, and some of them were Puerto Rican, which I don't like, to be fighting other Latinos. But they started throwing punches, and I remember Road Dogg was standing next to me, and he wasn't even in the fight. Somebody punched him in the face, and he went after that guy. Then when he went after that guy, some guy went after Road Dogg, and I went after him, and everybody was fighting, and they had to fucking close up the bar down, and people were arrested. We weren't 2 of them, but that was a big fight that happened at Club La Vila.
Interesting.